6 years, $27 million, an AAV of 4.5 million, full no movement clause, 80% bonuses, 34 years old. Your initial thoughts? Chris Tanev is finally a Maple Leaf, Rosie.
Initial thought was I was glad it's done. We need a guy like that. We knew the guys that were available, and we wanted one of them. He was, pretty sought after at the deadline as well. But, people get up in arms about his age, his ability to stay healthy again. People have to play that because, teams do go through that, and there's just not a lot you can do about injuries. It's that one thing that, what do you do? Stay away and not sign him in case you sign him and he gets injured? Like, you just can't play that game or you'll be left doing nothing. But I think it's he bolsters it. He's a shutdown guy. I think that the Leafs, the way they're made, when you think about back to the playoffs, that big push that a team's making on you where they're cycling it in your zone and they're getting chance after chance and their crowd's building. Oh, like you need a guy like Tanev to stay in position, settle down, wait for his chance, break up that play, boom, get the thing going north. And that's what he's going to be here to do. You can play with that physical edge. I just think he's going to be a presence back there, a veteran presence. I think he's pushing 800 games in the National League. It's been around, knows what to do, and is kind of solid. Yes, we hope he stays healthy. That goes without saying. But when I first saw it, I was like, good, we got somebody done. And if you want to worry about the term of this and whether he's going to be worth it at all in 3 or 4 years, then let's talk about it then. But for right now, that's what it takes to get this guy. And I don't consider that an overspend or anything outrageous.
Yeah, like you, I think the term would concern me for a guy who's 34. Having said that, I'm okay with the AAV of 4.5. It's sort of funny when the deal goes down before free agent market opens, people are like, holy crap. And then you look at some of the other signings around the league and you're like, you know what, that AAV, I think it's doable. I think there's so many reasons why Tanev makes sense. His leadership, shutdown qualities. He's going to play on the PK. I think Lane Lambert and Berube are going to love this guy. Just what he brings to the table, cut from a different cloth, as you like to say. The way he plays in the playoffs, the guy's got like 4 teeth. He'll literally put his face in front of the puck. I think he's just generally a guy the entire team is going to love to play for. You need more of those guys on your roster. And the one thing I did forget, he played in a pairing with Morgan Rielly a couple years back at the World Championship. And dare I say, for the first time in a while, they have a right-handed shooting guy who's going to couple perfectly with an offensive mind like a Morgan Rielly. I think it's going to be a good pairing, and I think that's probably what the first pairing is going to look like next year.
Yeah, very well could, and we'll see where the chem is. I mean, we'll see how these guys run the lines, and we'll see how these coaches run the pairings. Are they going to kind of have them in, stapled in there pretty firmly to start and just let it go and let the guys get used to each other? Are they going to try to play around and see what kind of mud sticks to the wall? I don't know, but I do know that with these additions on the back end, Morgan Rielly is not expected to be this Nick Lidstrom out there and do it all. And you can kind of take the pressure off of him. And I really think that you'll see Morgan Rielly blossom and stand out when you don't have that much pressure and expectations on the one guy. He's definitely being helped out back there now. And it's just, again, a more well-rounded back end that you can rely on a little bit. Like I said, when the going gets tough and you need some D to be solid defensemen and just not let the team get back in the game kind of thing, break those plays up down low, get it to the hands of the big boys up front and let them go do their thing. And I think hopefully the plan is for those two types of styles to complement each other well here.
And the other thing, too, is he has experience in Canada playing for a bigger market. It's a different animal, and I think that can't be understated considering some of the players we've seen come through town. Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long-form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Rosehill. We simply have it all, and don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.